your experience. We've worked together with you for, I think, about a year now. James, are you available to come on?
I am. Yeah. I don't know where to start.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe just share a little bit about your business and what you do and maybe where you were at and where you're now a year later.
Yeah. So we're a small overhead door business. I guess probably about a year ago, I think we were having coffee and we were talking about a whole bunch of different challenges. And we basically connected the dots, started doing your program, and then just slowly picked away at it. I would say it was 1 week at a time from implementing the operations tool that we work under and tracking different numbers, workflow, all kinds of stuff like that, down to everyday operations where our whole dispatch, the whole computer system, the dispatch system, the way we do stuff, the way we track stuff is completely different from a year ago. Yeah, everything's electronic now. Nothing is by paper. Everything is trackable and very simple, I would say, to use. There's always better systems out there and bigger systems as you grow and scale, but yeah, I would say on the day to day between me as dispatch, the techs in the field, and admin at the shop doing invoicing, special orders, tracking stuff, whose stuff goes where. It's been, yeah, it's everything was in my head before, and now it's on in a system doing it for me.
And the other thing I remember you saying you would like to grow the business, but you just couldn't see how that could even be possible. And how do you see that today?
Yeah, we're in the process of setting up another location. There's no way we could add a location the way we had it before because I'm only one guy. You can't be in two places at once. And so the way we're set up now, we should be able to add another location and have everything as long as everybody follows the procedure, uses the system where they're supposed to use, there shouldn't be a lot of gap. I think there's always still some loose ends and we're still working on it, but I would say in a year we've come a long way structure wise, for sure.
Mm. Awesome, James. Appreciate you coming on here to share a little bit. And
I
Hector, or sorry, go ahead, James.
Yeah, I was just gonna say when Hector talked about gaining control of operations, that's for sure. I think a lot of small businesses struggle with that because you're wearing a lot of different titles and that's you just burn out and it just takes some time. But there's definitely systems out there that work and take the load off you, that's for sure.
Awesome.
Yeah, absolutely, James. Thanks for those kind words and for sharing your experience. Now, we were going to have Brandon as well, but it looks like he just texted me. He's stuck on some bad service area and can't log in. But
Okay.
I did want to point out maybe if you have an opportunity to go back to the community, there's a comment from one of our active users. He's not on the call today. I know it's still holiday season for a lot of folks, but Tyler, who's a very involved with us, he's commented here on our general board a really cool post for us to share with the group. And it says, as the year came to a close, one of our conversations we had in this group around knowing when to take action really stayed with me. That discussion ultimately led me to make a decision I should have made earlier, stepping away from a company leadership that wasn't aligned with how my teammates deserve to be treated. It sounds like he had to make a pretty tough business decision here. Making that call brought immediate clarity, improved morale, and allowed our team to move forward with better focus. I appreciate this group for creating space to talk through real solutions like that, not just theory. Hearing different perspectives from experiences generally helps sharpen decision making. Wishing everybody a strong and healthy start of the new year. So I appreciate Tyler for posting this and sharing it with the community. This was posted a day ago. And what I really like to take away from this is the fact that this community provides the framework and the structure for us leaders to come, converse, learn, and apply. We talk about a specific topic, we discuss it as a group, and then we have to go apply it. Because when we come back the following week, we get the opportunity, as James knows, that we ask you how the implementation went, and we put you in a little bit of a hot seat to make sure that you are, in fact, trying out the tools that we're sharing with you, because we know they're true, tested, and effective. So we want to make sure that you get value for your time, and that is going to come through application of the tools. And so that's what I thought was really interesting from this post and from what James has shared today. Our idea of this reset today was to ensure that we re-engage you with the top priorities for goal setting in 2026. This is not about, hey, we flipped the calendar, we're ready to go, it's all yay because it's the new year. It's not about that. It's about ensuring that you are strategic in the new year first by looking at what was in fact a burden, what was the bottleneck, what were the issues that we need to focus on, and ensure that we spend the first quarter removing those so that they are aligned with our year goals, that they're going to allow us to hit our year end goals, because it all starts now. And in fact, it really started a couple months ago if you want to have a successful year, but that's okay. There's still plenty of time to have a successful 2026. It just means you have to take action, you have to reset now, and you have to know how to reset, which is what we delivered here today, was to give you the framework and the tools and the strategies for you to go do that. So we typically open this up for questions. We want to hear from you. We really want to understand what could be some of the challenges that you're facing in 2026 and that you may want us to help as a group discuss it and collectively come up with some ideas. So Alan, I'll pass it back up to you and you can help us maybe get the room ready.